Yo, what up? It's your boy Radical. Now, something very interesting happened a couple of hours ago. Tariq Nasheed, the leader of FBA, had a interview, right? And apparently, American Cholo popped up and got on the phone, and it seems like Tariq Nasheed has been ducking American Cholo. Is it because maybe Tariq is scared? I don't know. But we're gonna go through this exchange. I'm gonna kind of break it down little by little. A couple of things that Tariq was correct about, and some things that Tariq is not correct about. Some things that American Cholo is correct about, and some of the things American Cholo is not correct about. So I'm gonna basically go um, break down those type of things. And on top of that whole little exchange, it seems like Tariq gets called out on certain things that he doesn't want to admit, and I find it a little funny and hilarious about that. But it is what it is. So this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna break it down. We're gonna show the video. We're gonna break it down, and then we're gonna just go and y'all tell me what y'all think. All right.
Have an issue, and I with American Cholo. Where did that stem from? And would you be willing to have a sit down with him and talk your differences?
And that's kind of an old thing, and you just we don't want you to drum now, but that's kind of an old dead issue. He said some stuff, and we responded back to it, and pretty much it's died down at this point. Nobody's even tripping on that at this point. So we've moved over to bigger, better things. We're talking about money for foundational Black Americans now. That's the biggest concern. We're talking about what we need to do. We're moving on. We don't need to do the same thing over and over again. We got to focus on what we need to. That's getting our tangibles as a lineage.
And that's a respectful answer. Shout out to Tariq for that. That's a respectful answer, and I think that's any answer that anyone should be taking when they're in a platform, big or small. That's like a media type of answer. If you have an issue with someone, and you don't have to blast it out to everybody, you got to keep your cool and be like, yeah, that's a whole thing. It is what it is. Blah blah blah. So that was actually a really good move on his part. But let's continue on watching.
I keep trying to get a question.
Okay, go ahead, Doc. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, Tariq, how you doing, my man? You've been ducking me, man. It's American Cholo.
What's up, Gil?
How you doing, my man?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
So this is what I got, man. I hear you talking a lot of the racism stuff, but
let this call go. Let this call continue, Lonzo. Let this call continue. This is important.
Okay,
keep going, Gil.
Where I sit from as a brown man, you say a lot of vile, disrespectful stuff towards our community. And if I were to say
that's a lie,
that's not a lie. Tariq be saying a lot of disrespectful things about Latinos. He says that we claim that we're white. That's one. Two, he says that our culture is a bunch of white supremacists, and that's part of our culture and all that other stuff. So let's not pretend like he hasn't said that. Like, come on now.
That's a lie. No, I don't.
You literally sat there and said that Latina women sell their, and I don't want to cuss on Alonzo's thing because I don't know why, sell their pee to get their DACA with a foul accent.
I've never said that.
Latina women.
I've never said that.
Oh, come on, I got it recorded. How are you gonna tell me that?
Bill, you don't have
with a foul accent.
I want to just repeat that one more time because we got the receipts. He did say that.
Never said that.
Latina women.
I've never said that.
Oh, come on, I got it recorded. How are you gonna tell me that?
Bill, you don't have me saying Latino women sell their vagina. I've never said that, Gil.
Well, it seems like time for me to show some of the receipts, and I like doing this and proving individuals wrong. He did say that. That was during the part where him and Miss Garcia were going at it because she's talking about black people's racism is like a scab and all this other stuff. So he actually said, Puerto Ricans sell their joints out in the daylight, and he even went a step further and pretty much says like Puerto Ricans be washing themselves in the river and all that other stuff. Like we don't got, like Puerto Ricans don't got running water. Come on now, but let's check this out.
Confidence and pride to do that. Y'all over in Puerto Rico selling pussy in broad daylight to any white man or any gringo who comes through. and you in Puerto Rico shitting in rivers and washing your titties by the lake, ain't got 2 nickels to rub fucking together.
Now, again, that's a lie, Tariq. That's a lie. You did say that, and you say even worse. You know what I'm saying? Pretending like Puerto Rico ain't part of the U.S. territory, bro. Come on. Puerto Rico is in the same economic boat the same way as the U.S. is. Actually, Puerto Rico is a lot richer than any other Caribbean country because it's U.S. backed. Let's keep it 1,000. But they're pretending like Puerto Rico is a third world country. It's not. Puerto Rico is a first world country. You know what I'm saying? But that's exactly what he said. And he got caught in a lie, but let's continue.
You know, women sell their vagina. I've never said that, Gil. And that's the problem, Gil. That's the problem. You lie a lot, Gil. Gil, you lie a lot, brother. And that's the problem.
Tell me what I lie about. That's what you're saying. I have it on recording. You're on there, and people try to make excuses for you. They say, "Oh, you're satire. You make fun." I said, "Wait a minute. We can make fun of it, but somebody else does it. They're racist."
Gil, you're just lying, dude. You're just saying anything for attention. You're lying, Gil. You've been saying, didn't you say my wife was white? My wife ain't white. That's a lie. You just say anything.
Your mother-in-law is a white woman, is she not? Yes or no?
My wife white. You said my wife was white.
Is your mother-in-law a white woman? Yes or no?
Look how he is deflecting from the question. Gil is very direct. Is your mother-in-law white? Oh, no, you said my wife is white. No, we're not talking about your wife. We're talking about your mother-in-law. Is your mother-in-law white? You know what I mean? Even though Tariq has admitted that his mother-in-law is white, but he's been deflecting, talking about his mother-in-law doesn't live with him, and there's been a lot of rumors saying that she does. Let's continue.
No, so you're living
I didn't marry the mother-in-law. You said my wife was white, and that's a bold-faced lie. So you say little stuff like that.
Your wife is half white, Tariq. You're that guy on that drinking juice with the hood about all this black power stuff. And you got a white with mother-in-law. You got Latino. You got Latino in. I mean,
talking about a Latino in-law, he does have that. That's what American Cholo just said. Just hear this part out.
You got a white with mother-in-law. You got Latino. You got Latino in. I mean, family members. You talk kind of crap about Latinos and whites, but you live with them, man.
Yeah, he does have a Latino in-law. This is him and his sister getting married, and she was getting married to a Mexican, and this is them. Beautiful couple. Beautiful couple. Shout out to them. But he does have a Latino in-law. He likes to hide that, though. He likes to hide that.
No, I don't. I don't live with any white. That's another lie. I don't live with any white people. That's a lie. What you're doing, Bill, what you're doing is deflecting from your anti-black. What you're doing is deflecting from your vile anti-black racism. You're an anti-black racist, and you've been.
That's another deflection. He just wants to talk about being, oh, you're racist, this and right. Listen, American Cholo is not a racist whatsoever. It's just because people disagree with them. Oh, he's a racist. You know, there's some things that I do disagree with American Cholo about. You know, when it comes to reparations, I believe that Black Americans should be getting reparations. I don't know if he does or not, whatever it is, but we'll tackle that now. But just because of that, now he's a racist. Stop it. And if we're really going to talk about racism, Tariq, you're a racist, your damn self, because you're talking about anti-blackness all the time when it comes to Africans, right? So let's keep it going.
Gil, you're an anti-black racist, and you've been getting called out for it. And all of this these are smoke screens, Gil.
Listen, anytime somebody critiques anything with African American, that's the first thing you come up with. A lot of people who don't want to have that discussion come up is you're racist. That's
you
it.
Are,
that's true. That is true. That is true.
Because I don't agree on certain things.
People in your community say you're a racist, Gil. This is not just me.
People in the community say the same.
Gil, you are an anti-black racist. You don't want black people to get reparations. You hate on black people. You don't want us having
Let's talk about that. The reparations. To me,
why shouldn't we get reparations, Bill? Why shouldn't black people get reparations?
Okay, let me answer the question. To me, if it's a company like, let's say, Johnson & Johnson or whatever these billion-dollar companies are that are the ones that were making money off the slaves, I believe they should pay. But me as a taxpayer, I also don't believe that people should come across the border even though they're brown and get free money either. So I do it both ways, my man. I stay in the middle and I don't pick choice.
I see. Now that's the thing that I'm gonna have to disagree with American Cholo. I was with American Cholo all the way, but until that, I gotta disagree with them. Black Americans do deserve reparations. That's obvious. Coming from companies who benefited from the slave trade, that's a benefit. You know what I mean? But it also should come from the government because the government did enact that type of, the type of thing to happen. You feel what I'm saying? But also, I understand what he's saying too. Latinos shouldn't be coming across the border and getting free things out of nowhere. That is true, but also in the same time, America is a big reason why them people are crossing the border. You know what I'm saying? We can't just have it one way, but let's keep it going.
Just because of my color. I, as a taxpayer, don't want to sit here and say everybody should get money.
But you came from you're an immigrant. You immigrated here and got free stuff that you didn't earn.
We're all immigrants, baby. We're all immigrants. You're not native to the
No. I am not an immigrant. I do not have any immigrants in my family. No, we're not. No, we're not. I am not an immigrant. There's not one immigrant in my family. None. I'm a foundational Black American. There was no United States until my family built it.
Yeah, like that again. I don't agree with Tariq or American Cholo. One, Tariq and FBI, they're not native here. You know what I mean? But also they're not immigrants here either. They're from Africa, even regardless if they want to not say that, whatever it is, what it is. But let's keep it going.
Where are your great grandfathers from? You're telling me you can find your whole life all here to the Native Americans?
Here. They're from here.
We're all immigrants. There's nothing wrong for that.
No, we're not.
From the Americas. All over America.
All right.
Somewhere better. No.
The whole point, that little exchange was very interesting. I don't know why Tariq is scared of American Cholo ducking them and stuff. It seems like American Cholo is gonna get on Tariq's ass and expose a bunch of lies that he has said and negative things that he has said about Latinos. But anyway, shout out to American Cholo for that one. So tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.